Welcome to the podcast. Let's dive into this intriguing discussion about some beverages that are, claimed to kill cancer and beat disease.
I'm excited about this. What a bold claim, right?
Absolutely. So we're looking into a video featuring Dr. William Li, a Harvard-trained medical doctor and researcher who's been responsible for over 40 FDA-approved therapeutics and devices. His work spans cancer, cardiovascular issues, wound healing, even vision loss.
Wow. So his credentials really set the stage. What exactly does the video cover in terms of beverages?
The video is essentially structured around 3 key drinks that Dr. Li asserts can, stimulate your stem cell counts and help you live longer while fighting disease. It's not just about hydration. It's about, targeted nourishment through these drinks.
That's intriguing. So are these drinks common or exotic?
They're surprisingly common. The discussion leans towards things like tea, where he digs deep. For instance, one chapter is devoted to evaluating black tea, its benefits, and even the debate over whether adding milk might dilute its efficacy.
Yeah. Black tea. I've always thought it was pretty healthy. Is there like a specific way he recommends drinking it?
Yes. He suggests that black tea could be the top drink for longevity, sort of a primary elixir. He goes into the specifics, contrasting the pure form versus when milk is added. It's like maximizing its natural benefits.
Right. Interesting. So he's challenging the idea that our traditional milk tea might be as beneficial as we assume.
Exactly. He points out that while milk adds its own flavor and texture, it might suppress some of the anti-cancer compounds naturally present in black tea. And, that opens the door to discussing alternatives, like different tea blends or even organic choices, to get the most benefits.
That definitely shakes up everyday assumptions about, our morning brew. But does he mention anything about how these drinks work on a cellular level?
Yes, he ties it to the concept of stimulating healthy stem cell counts. Think of it like this. These beverages not only hydrate, but actively support cellular repair and regeneration. It's almost like giving your body a little tune-up every day.
That's a fascinating analogy, like maintaining your car's engine with the right fuel.
Exactly. And the video isn't just about the top drink. It then progresses to a top 2 drink and even a top 3 drink for longevity. Each is selected based on further benefits, and he even throws in a cautionary note on one drink you should avoid completely.
Wait a second. One drink to avoid? That definitely challenges conventional wisdom. What's the scoop there?
Well, Dr. Li highlights that while some drinks offer profound health benefits, others might actually feed cancer cells. For example, he cautions about certain types of chocolate drinks, even though many of us love them. It's, a surprising twist that pushes you to think more critically about what you consume.
Yeah, it makes me wonder about how nuanced dietary advice must be. I mean, we've been told chocolate is good or at least neutral in moderation.
True. And it's an interesting discussion, sounding a bit like, reevaluating everyday choices. Dr. Li's recommendations are built on rigorous research, but they also urge us to consider the balance between taste and therapeutic benefits.
And it's not just about tea, right? There are chapters discussing 5 tips to live longer and even comparisons about organic options.
Right. He emphasizes 5 overall tips for longevity that go beyond just these drinks. One of the key themes is, the importance of hydration combined with the precise compounds found in certain beverages. In a way, these drinks become part of a larger blueprint for health. It's actionable advice, not just theoretical.
Yeah, exactly. So, these recommendations by Dr. Li, would you say they're accessible? I mean, can the average person, without a deep science background, incorporate them into their daily routine?
Definitely. They're largely about what we already have on our kitchen shelves. It's like, rethinking your regular tea into something more potent, selecting the right blend, perhaps going organic, or even avoiding additives that might blunt its impact.
That's reassuring. It's not about exotic ingredients that only a few can access.
Absolutely. It's about making informed modifications. By simply altering your approach to these common drinks, you could potentially boost your body's natural defense mechanisms against disease.
I can see that. Yet I do wonder, are there risks if people start taking this advice too literally, without proper professional guidance?
That's a very valid concern. While Dr. Lee's data and research are robust, the video and the channel do include a disclaimer emphasizing that this advice isn't a substitute for professional medical consultation. So, it's really about sparking informed conversation rather than encouraging immediate drastic changes
Right.
without context.
It's always good to have that reminder. Not everyone may respond the same way to these changes.
Exactly. Personalization in health is, crucial. Dr. Lee even expands on this in his books, Eat to Beat Disease and Eat to Beat Diet, where he delves deeper into how food and drink can be tailored for individual benefits.
And I guess that ties it all back to a broader, holistic approach, where these drinks are one piece of the wellness puzzle.
Spot on. It's not just about beverages, it's about a comprehensive lifestyle, diet, exercise, and hydration working in concert. The drinks are like small but significant tweaks in your overall regimen to stave off disease and promote longevity.
That holistic view is what really resonates. Sometimes I feel like we forget the power of these small daily habits.
Right. It's like putting together a jigsaw puzzle where every piece, even something as simple as a cup of tea, adds to the bigger picture of health.
Yeah, I also appreciate how he discusses organic options. It's not always clear if cheaper non-organic variants might be compromising those health benefits with pesticides and chemicals.
Absolutely. Choosing organic can help ensure that the beneficial compounds in these drinks aren't undermined by unwanted chemicals. It's a subtle nuance, but one that can have a big impact over time.
It makes you rethink even routine grocery shopping. It's, back to basics with a high-tech twist, right?
Exactly. It's like merging ancient wisdom with modern research. And on top of that, there's practical advice on what to avoid, reminding us to be mindful of potential pitfalls in our diet.
Now I've got to respectfully challenge one point. While it's great that these recommendations come from solid research, don't you think it sometimes feels a bit overwhelming for someone trying to navigate all the conflicting advice out there?
I do see your point. It can indeed feel overwhelming if every new study or video adds layers of complexity. However, I'd argue that Dr. Lee's approach cuts through some of the noise by focusing on everyday choices that are backed by research. Still, it does mean that individuals should ideally consult professionals and balance these suggestions with their
Yeah.
personal circumstances.
That balance is key. So, summing it all up, these beverages represent a simple yet powerful tool for health, if integrated thoughtfully alongside a balanced lifestyle.
Precisely. It's about rethinking what we drink every day and making choices that align with long-term wellness. It's like, putting a smart ingredient into your recipe for life.
Right. Cheers to that. Literal cheers with a cup of tea, perhaps.
Cheers indeed. Whether it's black tea, a specific organic blend, or even knowing what to avoid, it's all about making those informed choices that support our health.
I'm definitely leaving this conversation with a new perspective on my daily routine. I might just swap out my usual drink for something a bit more intentional.
That's the spirit. Small, mindful shifts can really add up over time to boost your wellness and maybe even help beat disease. Thanks for the great dialogue today.
Thank you. It's been an enlightening chat. Until next time, here's to smarter sips and better health.